In this video, we're going to talk about the options you have in Scalr for audit logs. Audit logs allow you to get insights into all the actions taken, who performed the action, how it was done, and more. And Scalr presents two options. First, you can send logs to Datadog, or second, you can send logs to AWS EventBridge and then forward those logs to your logging solution of choice. In the first portion of this, we're going to talk about Datadog. And to start, you're going to go to the Scalr account scope and click on integrations. From integrations, you're going to find the Datadog option and go ahead and click add connection, where we will give it its name. Now we need to go into Datadog. And for these purposes, I'm just going to go down and grab an API key from my user, but you might want to use service accounts. And we'll go ahead and just generate a new key. And go ahead and copy that. We'll paste that key in. Select the API server, and I'm just going to use the standard app.datadog HQ. And we'll test the connection, which was successful. So go ahead and click Connect Datadog at this point. Now I'll just scroll down a little bit here, and we'll go to our account settings. Click on Audit Logs. Enable that. We'll select the destination as Datadog. And the connection is the one we just created, which was Scalr Audit Log. And we'll save those changes. All right, now that we know those audit logs are streaming into Datadog, I'm going to take a couple actions here. So I'm going to come into my workspace page here, and I'm going to delete a workspace that we know doesn't have any resources in it at all, just so we can generate some data. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this S3 bucket workspace. Go ahead and click delete. All right, now if we flip over to Datadog, and after a quick refresh, we click on this event that has come in, and we see the action that is delete workspace by my user, specifically calling out which account, which environment, the workspace name that was deleted. So it's as simple as that, just dropping an API key in for Datadog, automatically start streaming that into Datadog for you. And now you have all the information around insights into the actions taken, who performed the action, how it was done, and more. Okay, and in this next use case, we're going to stream audit logs to AWS EventBridge and then forward that to CloudWatch. Again, it's going to be the same exact log format, information that we talked about when sending them to Datadog, just in this case, it's going to be going to AWS. So first off, go to the Scalr account scope, click on integrations, and then we're going to click on EventBridge and add connection. Give the connection name, and then we're going to want to go ahead and enter the AWS ID. And in this case, we're going to use US East 1. Okay, so once you click connect, we'll then get this warning that we want to finish off the integration in AWS by clicking on the partner source link here, which is going to drop us into AWS and show us the integration with Scalr. We're going to click on associate with Event Bus and associate. We're then going to create a rule for this event bus to forward events in the audit logs to CloudWatch. So we're going to change this from the default to Scalr audit logs, and let's create a rule. And in that rule, we're going to call it audit logs. We have the event bus already selected, so we'll just go ahead and click next. And we want to enter our own sample events, which can be taken directly from Scalr docs, which we'll paste in the comments below. Paste in that sample JSON here. And then for creation method, we also want our own custom pattern. Again, that will also be in the Scalr docs. And then test pattern, looks good. Go ahead and click next. And now let's select CloudWatch as the target. We'll call it again audit logs. Next. Keep the tags right now. And we'll go ahead and create that rule. Once that's been created, we'll then want to go back into Scalr, refresh the status, make sure that is active, and then you'll want to go into the settings, go into your audit logs, enable the streaming of audit logs, and you're going to choose the destination AWS EventBridge. I'm going to select the one I just created. We'll save those changes. And now any action we take in Scalr should be streamed to EventBridge and then forwarded off to CloudWatch. So in this case, what I'm going to do is just go in and delete an old demo workspace here. And now if we come into CloudWatch, click on our audit logs here, and we'll do a quick search of the log groups, we will now see that the workspace that I just deleted now appears in our audit logs. So we see the actor who did it, which is myself, the Scalr action, the environment the workspace is part of, the workspace ID, the account, etc. They have all the information you need to understand who's taking actions, how they're doing it, where they're doing it from.